Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we go. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to Phoenix. And it's the Kings to start out. Right side, Westbrook. Wide open look here for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Kept alive. Shot's good by Filipowski.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Levine. Six on the shot clock. From the stripe. Murray, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Now Bailey. The three. The putback. Here's Filipowski. Hits the jumper.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
To the paint. It's stolen by Bailey. Outside, George. Bailey with the ball. Pass to Filipowski. The three. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Up top, Filipowski. Finished off the break. Filipowski's got 6. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Here's Sabonis. Back to Murray. From past the arc. Sabonis. Great positioning on the putback.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
George looking over the floor. Outside, Markkanen. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. To the inside. Outside DeRozan. Now Levine. Back to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
That's what you get with a veteran presence. DeRozan was tracking the shot clock the entire time.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Filipowski.
Let me tell you, Sabonis is one of the toughest assignments out there. He is so strong.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
That one is off. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Westbrook. Nothing on the board. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
And that one's good, George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Murray. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Takes it inside. And stolen by Murray. On the wing, Levine. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, it's Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. In transition, here come the Jazz. And finished off by Bailey.
A great transition play there from Bailey. I know coaches love seeing the rookie hustle.
Inside, here's Collier. It's good. This game is all even.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Down low, Sabonis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And he gets it to go. George has got 5 points so far.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the court, and he does things the right way.
The Jazz making a switch here. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. On the wing, George. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. Murray looking around. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
To the middle. Here's Filipowski.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Westbrook. Just his first attempt. Here's Sabonis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And George, here we go. On the wing, George. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with the 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by George. Utah trailing here. Puts the move on. No good on the shot. Westbrook surveying the D. Outside, Sabonis. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Spins. George with the bucket. George has got 7.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Left side, Levine. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Kings lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Sensabaugh. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Westbrook. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The intensity that Sabonis brings to his inside game is really something special. The contact almost seems unavoidable.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. First one falls for him.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
The shot's good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So,
pass to Collier. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
There's Ellis with the free ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Schroeder. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Sabonis inside. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Good work there as it goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Kings lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Inside. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
Pass to Monk. Back to Schroeder. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Puts it up. Rebound by Nurkic. Jazz trailed by 4. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
The shot's good from Monk.
Great decision by Monk. Go with the pull-up. Don't allow the defender to get too close.
Pass to Sensabaugh. They get it back. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position. He uses that height to get the defense to commit.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
They set the pick. From deep, Ellis. Jazz trailed by 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Schroeder. There's a screen by Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Kings lead by 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Three-pointer, Markkanen drains the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 12.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Monk right side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He has 5.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Markkanen from outside. And the Jazz with another 3.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Monk outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Jazz trailing. Outside, Markkanen. And here's Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sensabaugh, no good. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
On defense, Utah. They trail by 1. And LaVine, here we go. Here's Westbrook. Here's Eubanks. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Back to George. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to LaVine. Back to Westbrook. Outside, LaVine. Goes back up. That one wide left. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
To the paint. Shot's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 11 points.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
There's LaVine. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just muscling through the contact. LaVine is a flat-out star.
Now, here is George. He has 7. Markkanen down low. Over Murray. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Sacramento leading by 3. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. And significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual. I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the team's making a change here. Here's Collier. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside, LaVine. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. 7 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. George has got 10 points.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
Right side, Westbrook. Kings moving the ball around. LaVine's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. Lets it go from deep. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Sabonis. That's good. 16 points for Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis is committed to getting his team points. That's part of his role, and he's been aggressive offensively.
Back to George. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Sabonis. And it's good. 2 points. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
And it's clear that Sabonis has it going on right now. That defense is at his mercy.
Nurkic banked in off the glass. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, LaVine. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Markkanen. Lays it in off the breakaway. Markkanen's got 17 now.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Westbrook. Sabonis for 3. Murray drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Back to George. And that one drops.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Kings leading now by 5. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. The rebound by the Jazz. George with the ball. He's got 12. Beyond the arc. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Murray outside. Up again. Second chance shot. He moves. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Jazz trailed by 5. Here's Collier. To the inside. And the basket by Bailey.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to LaVine. To the paint. Pocket 6. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Showing off those playmaking skills, LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Here's Hendricks. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jazz trailed by 5. Here's Collier. Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. 5 on the clock. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Here's Markkanen. And a missed layup. Sacramento leading by 5. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Murray outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense and ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for. An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by George. Outside, Markkanen. And it's Bailey in the corner. Jazz passing it around. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bailey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Murray right side. Back to Westbrook. Down low. Poked away. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. High post shot. Utah with the rebound. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Bailey. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bailey's got 9.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
For 3, Murray. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. At the elbow, Westbrook. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by George. Jazz trailed by 3. Pass to Collier. No good. That would have tied it. And the Kings with possession. Now Westbrook. DeRozan inside. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Showing the concentration. Sabonis nails the mid-range shot.
And here's George for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Westbrook. The putback. Here's Sabonis. And they pick up 2. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Utah making a change here. Jazz trailed by 7. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Outside Westbrook. And here's Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. There's the lob to Sabonis.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Markkanen. A 3-ball. Rebound by Murray. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Guys, back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Markkanen. And the 3-ball is good. Markkanen's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And here's Westbrook. Left side, LaVine. The fadeaway J off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Collier. An easy 2 points on the layup. Collier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Murray outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Murray. Here's Collier. And Sabonis pulls it down. Westbrook up top. Murray outside. Again, the miss by the King.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere so it hasn't really mattered. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sacramento leading by 5. Schroeder surveying the floor. Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Sabonis has got 11 in the second half. Screen by Nurkic. And here's George for 3. Another shot. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 6.
Working hard on the boards, Nurkic understands his teammates depend on him to go after the glass.
Ellis outside. There's a screen by Achua. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Here's Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40% for his career from 3.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside, and he generally takes good shots.
Jazz trailed by 8. Bailey with the ball. He's got 9. High post, Nurkic. A baseline J. Bailey misses. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Stolen away. Nurkic in the post. Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Achua.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sacramento leading by 11. .143 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Schroeder missing. Back to George. Here's Hendricks. He has yet to score. In the corner, George with it. 4 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Outside, Levine. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Sensabaugh. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Kings making a switch here. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Schroeder, right side. Here's Saric. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Saric has got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Collier. He has 6. Pass to Bailey for the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Levine. Fade away. On the wing, Levine. Shoots the 3. Tries again. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Kings. Ellis outside. Pass to McDermott. And here is Achua. Sacramento moving it around. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. One-on-one here. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
It's Ellis on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Ace Bailey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Jazz trailed by 12. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Inside, here's Bailey. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Monk outside. And it goes down 2 points. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bailey misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And the Kings lead by 15.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Mykhailiuk. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mykhailiuk got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Monk outside. Ellis outside. Tries the spin move. No good off the spin.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Mykhailiuk. Down low. Here's Bailey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Monk.
Team foul.
Well, whenever Bailey has it, Ace is looking to score. I love that in
a young player. And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Outside Westbrook. Looking to get back on track here. Filipowski grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And here's George for 3. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
A turnaround Jay goes back up. Here's Murray. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Picked by Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's DeRozan. Murray outside. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Levine. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 15 points for Zach LaVine.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And Filipowski now top of the key. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
DeRozan gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 14.
One of the best in the league at drawing contact. DeRozan doesn't get the whistle there, but sends it home anyway.
Filipowski. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Back to Levine. Screen by Sabonis. Levine gets the bucket.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Pass to Filipowski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Filipowski's got 20 points.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Outside Westbrook. Levine deciding where to go with it. Filipowski grabs the board.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
George, that's a two-pointer. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Three-pointer. They get it again. Shot's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Back to Levine. Screen by Sabonis. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. There's the triple. Westbrook with the nice D there. Sacramento leading by 11. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Levine. Here's Westbrook. And he overshot that one, missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Filipowski. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Westbrook. Screen by Sabonis. In the corner, Murray with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With great skill, Sabonis just confuses and frustrates the defense.
Shooting for the Kings, Domantas Sabonis. At the line for 2.
And Sabonis drops them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Outside DeRozan. Westbrook fires. And the 3 misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, Tim, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
LaVine outside. Now Sabonis. In transition, here come the Jazz.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
LaVine outside.
Playing fast and getting clever, LaVine throws off the defense with the pump fake.
So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Taking 2 shots.
And so LaVine nails both of them. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Outside, George. Markkanen knocks down the three.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Outside Westbrook. Another chance. Here's Murray from about 16. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jazz trailed by 8. Markkanen with it. Now defended by LaVine. And they double up Markkanen. Here's Bailey. And he does not hit.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Domantas Sabonis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
George cleared away by Sabonis.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Domantas Sabonis.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Markkanen fired. No good from 3. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Kings. So the Kings win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.